Are you looking for a way for you, your team members, or other employees to be more productive? How about better informed? Time is money, and you only have so many hours in a day, so you need to make the best use of the time you have. Let's consider the process you go through when someone calls you. First, you need to figure out who's calling, what you did with them in the past, and finally, what are you going to do on this call? For most people, they use Outlook or another contact management program to store important information. Wouldn't it be nice to view that information before you even answer the call? Let's see what the NEC Desktop Suite for the SV8100 can do for you. Well, for starters, when I get a phone call from someone that's in my contact database that has a matching caller ID, I know who's calling before I even answer the call. A quick glance shows me the notes I've taken from prior interactions. In this instance, Ann's called me, and on the 14th she placed an order for 15 seats. On the 20th she called back, had a question on how much another 5 seats would cost. I'll bet she's calling to place another order. Consider that time saved and better customer service. So let's say you want to call somebody. Just click on their contact record and click on the desktop dial. This brings up all the telephone numbers that are in their database. I'm going to call this extension number here. So Ann and I are talking. And let's say Ann wants to bring Morgan in on the call. Just click on the contact record and I can either transfer the call or I can conference. Click Conference, click the extension we want, and click Complete. We're now in a 3-party conference. So what gives me this ability to work out of Outlook? The application behind this is the NEC Desktop Suite. It's an optional application that puts the power of your NEC SV8100 on your PC desktop. Let's take a closer look. The NEC Desktop does more than just integrate Outlook to your telephone. Besides Outlook integration, it can give you access to telephony features right on your computer screen so you don't have to lose focus on what you're currently working on, and provides a wealth of information about your fellow employees. The toolbar gives you quick access to commonly used telephony features. Choose which ones you want, which ones you don't want, and feel free to put them in any order. And the buttons are pretty smart. Only those buttons that will affect the current state are available. The others are grayed out. The Busy Lamp field shows you the status of telephones you want to monitor. You can show extension number or name or both as I have here. You can show subsets of other phones by putting them in tabs. Here I have the sales group, counting, service, one of our offices. One of the biggest features of the desktop suite is viewing others' presence. You can see more than just on-hook, off-hook status. Are they in the office? If not, where are they and when will they be back? Is their phone forwarded? You're better prepared to answer inquiries about coworkers when you can view their presence. Let's take a look at a couple. Morgan, she called in sick and she's forwarded to voicemail. Dave's out of the office on a sales call to Acme Widgets, and you can call his cell if it's important. Doug's on vacation, and Rick's out to lunch. Lloyd is in the office. If you look at somebody's Busy Lamp field, you see here Ann is green, and Ann's been on an outbound call for 9 minutes and 38 seconds, and I can see the caller ID of who she called. This is a class of service feature, and you have to be given the rights to view others, and you also have to have the right to be viewed. Setting presence couldn't be easier. Just click on your presence icon and change it as you see fit. The application remembers your last settings, so repetitive presence changes are only a couple of mouse clicks. There, I just checked out to lunch. If you have the rights assigned to you, you can change the status of others. All you have to do is right-click on their busy lamp icon and go to Set Presence. All this information is also available on any web-enabled device. If you're a smartphone or Mac user, you're not left out. If you want to use less screen real estate, you can use the application in its toolbar mode. In toolbar mode, you can also use the auto hide feature so you only see the application when it's needed. You still have access to features in the directory when you need it. Well, I've only touched the surface. There are shared and personal directories you can have, access to call center features, the list goes on. Well, how about one more thing? This application doesn't break the bank. It doesn't require a smoke and mirrors ROI. Talk to your NEC representative today. It's okay to get the price even if you're not sitting down. And thanks for watching.